feeling like I'm Akademiks. Can't ride no.
I'm sorry to tell y'all, man. I got my man Jake Paul, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I see Mike Tyson walking into a building with a cane, bro. I'm sorry. Mike Tyson walking with cane.
Can you guys vouch for me? Am I right?
Yep. How you doing, Mike? Good to see you, brother. You're looking good, Mike.
You're
welcome.
photo, Mr. Tyson?
Bro, unless that nigga on some equalizer type of shit, nigga, and he's just playing, nah, nigga. Nah, bro. Even though they keep showing videos like this.
Careful on that uppercut.
But him walking always looks crazy, though. Like, you got to realize in a fight, like, you're not going to just stand in one place. Again, I don't know about his legs. But how old is Mike Tyson? How old is Mike Tyson? He's 57. My nigga, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. If Jake Paul... I don't think Jake Paul could outbox Mike. And we do know Mike has tremendous power historically. But Mike is 57, bro. If he can't win this shit, nigga, this is a goddamn shame, bro. I'm not even going to lie to you. Let me see. Yeah. This is more footage of him walking supposedly with a cane. Even though we keep seeing the videos, I don't know if he's posting it on his page or how we're seeing it. We keep seeing like these videos of him looking fucking amazing. The only problem with this footage, it looks great, but it's always jump cuts. They're all jump cuts. It shows combination and jump cuts.
Day 4, it was okay, but you don't know what you got in store, baby. Day 2, we're getting ready for you.
They're all jump cuts.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I know y'all gonna say I'm tripping. Now, granted, do I think do I think Jake Paul is gonna knock out Mike Tyson? No. But I think if it goes the distance, and I don't think he can outbox him. Sorry, I don't think he could outbox him, but I do think he should have more stamina, and I do think just off the factor of I'm thinking that Tyson has limited mobility. I'm thinking that Jake Paul should be more in shape. I think Jake Paul should win, right? And again, nothing has to do with boxing or a knockout. I heard that Tyson's getting paid in like decent six figures. This might be at least like a $20 million fight for him, right? You know what they said about the Francis Ngannou versus Anthony Joshua fight? They said that, I forgot how much the money was, but they were saying like one got paid like $40 million and the other got paid like 20 or whatever the case is, but it was more predicated on the fact that that shit happened in Saudi Arabia and basically them little oil tycoon niggas they just throw money at anything. I feel like they literally just want to watch backyard brawling, but they just like doing it big, so they don't give a fuck about money. But I'm going to be honest with you. This fight is sold off Tyson's reputation. By the way, this is going to be at the AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Let's look up the capacity. AT&T Stadium. Capacity. 80,000. Right? This is where the Dallas Cowboys play, right? 80,000. They're going to sell it out. And it's really off. People love to see Mike in a fight. And Jake finally got an opponent that we, just off reputation, we want to see Jake get knocked out on. By the way, this is going to be live on Netflix. We don't know if Netflix is going to charge an additional fee to watch it or it's just free for all Netflix members, which this is kind of crazy. I'm wondering what their business model is. We've been talking business a good amount today. I'm wondering if their business model is, we're going to either have some commercial, which I don't think they're going to do commercials, but I'm wondering if they're going to be like, yo, pay an extra $5 and you get to see the fight, or they're going to be like, it's free for everyone. Because if I'm thinking these numbers are what it could be, let's say they spent $50 million to buy this fight, right? So they're going to pay both fighters, $20 million and probably $10 million for some other shit, right? So let's say they spend $50 million to buy this event. How does Netflix make that back, right? Is this supposed to be a big money driver for people to subscribe to Netflix for the first time? Because I feel like most people already have Netflix. And if you didn't have Netflix, I don't think that niggas would just get, maybe they would sign up for Netflix just for this because they pay for pay-per-view just for that, right? What's the business model for this? Somebody said Jake Paul couldn't beat Roy Jones. Yo, my allergies is going crazy. If Netflix charged for this, you're canceling? Oh, by the way, they've done live events already too. Didn't they do the comedy show from Dave Chappelle? That aired live, right? So Dave Chappelle's comedy special, Dave Chappelle Netflix special live. He did one live, right? I think he had done one that came out live. It came out live, and I think it was available the next day or something like that, like for VOD watching. Somebody said it was Chris Rock. Oh, it was Chris Rock. Oh, Chris Rock. Live from Netflix is a new stand-up special. They didn't charge extra for this, right? Let's read it. For the first time ever, Netflix is streaming a massive global event live. The new Chris Rock stand-up special takes place on March 4th. That was last year, by the way. Yeah. Okay. I don't think they talked about fucking. Yeah, it's streamed live December 3rd. For details how to watch, blah, 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 click here. We'll click there. And yeah, before the show, make sure you get comfortable, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it looked like the watch live red play button will be available. Okay. Which, by the way, I think a boxing event, so they tried it out live before, and I guess they tried it for the first time with Chris Rock, his comedy special. Remember, this was the comedy special that everybody wanted him to talk about, obviously, the whole slap thing with Will Smith. But interestingly enough, like, I don't think this was probably the best format to air live, because I don't think people watch comedy specials live anymore, right? Or at least, it's only coming out one time. I think a boxing event, yes, because everybody on the timeline is going to be talking about it. Okay. I hate betting against Mike, man. But I maybe I shouldn't even pick Jake Paul, because you know what's going to happen, though? Think about this, right? If this goes a distance, and none of us is seeing Jake Paul knock out Mike Tyson. If Jake Paul knocks out Mike Tyson, it's done. Like, it's crazy. But if he goes a distance with Mike, just off of future fight revenue or potential fights in the future potential fights, don't they kind of be, and that's how, by the way, I've changed the way I looked at boxing now. I only look at boxing in dollars and cents. You know what I mean? Boxing is so much different from the UFC. Boxing only is a viable, profitable sports when there's an event you want to watch, while the UFC will put any card on the screen, and because they control the fighters so much, you see fights when you want to, but you're always engaged in the overall product of the UFC, while boxing is who's fighting. So the best outcome, and this is how I've thought about boxing recently, what's the best outcome that could get more money in the future, right? Like, for example, at a particular time, Floyd was a moneymaker for Showtime and for just like all these, like, WBC and all that type of him losing even a decision just wasn't going to be good for business, right? You're selling more tickets when he's undefeated, when he's the guy you want to hate. In this situation, and I'm not saying that's why Floyd won. I do think Floyd won his fights, but I do think that, when it gets close and it gets to a decision, referees are probably incentivized to keep the money train going. And I think the money train in this particular situation is Jake losing on a decision, but people could say, damn, yo, he really gave Tyson a run for his money. You get what I mean? What does that do? Tyson can go fight again because we're always gonna watch Tyson as long as he doesn't get. If he gets knocked out, he's done. We're gonna say, bro, please don't get back in the ring again. You're losing to Jake Paul, right? We're gonna beg him not to get back in the ring. If it's a down to the wire decision, like how it was, it went to a decision with Roy Jones, right? Yeah, cool. He could do it again. Also, we're not going to look at Jake Paul no type of way. We're going to be like, yo, bro, you boxed one of the greatest boxers of all time. He's a seasoned heavyweight. He's a seasoned vet. And even though he's older, we still look at you as the by far underdog. You get what I mean? So he's good even with the loss. Him getting knocked out, I think that would be very embarrassing. I'm not going to lie. It would be very embarrassing. But I think it's an embarrassment you could get over. It's Mike Tyson knocking you out, right? It's Mike Tyson, right? Somebody said Jake versus Floyd. Do we need that? Truthfully, and this is going to make it seem like either I'm on Jake Paul's dick or I'm like really. And y'all know I do love Floyd. I love me some Money Mayweather. Pause. I think Jake too big for him. Pause. Oh my God, that sound gay. Pause. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think Jake can't go down to the weight to fight Floyd, and Floyd can't go up to the weight to fight Jake. So what weight would they fight at? You know what I mean? Unless it's some super exhibition type of shit like Logan did with Floyd, right? Super exhibition, right? Like, and in that, I don't think you're gonna see any type of knockdown or knockout. It's just gonna be like, let's dance around. You know what I mean? Like one of those. But I can't see like a real fight happening. The fight with Logan was like some super exhibition shit, bro. Like you could tell they were a super exhibition. Like, come on, right? Like I don't think this is a super exhibition shit. I think this is an actual fight. This is an actual fight. Right? I think Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even think, did they even announce a winner? I think there was no winner. There's no winner. Yeah, there was no winner announced. Yeah, it was like exhibition. Yeah, it was an exhibition boxing match. Now Floyd, now Tyson and Tyson versus Jake Paul. I don't know if that's gonna come up. Yeah, this is going to be a boxing match, which I think is gonna count towards Jake's record, right? Yeah, there's going to be a winner. There is going to be a winner announced. I don't know if it's going to be counting towards Mike's professional record, but there is going to be a winner announced, which is very different than the fight we saw before. And that's what I'm trying to say. I think Floyd is down to do exhibition matches versus anybody because he could toy around for the most part, and none of these guys have the boxing ability to really hang with him, right? Even though Jake might have some power, I still think he sneaks out of there and he still could hold. He's going to do his thing. Exhibition-wise, he's just going to beat him off punches. Good. A real fight, I think it's a little bit different if, you require. Well, they wouldn't be able to fight because of weight classes. Come on. Okay.